Good afternoon, family. Such a beautiful day, as y'all can see, on this Sunday, April 14th, 2024. I feel so lazy and lethargic, but I'm gonna make this video anyway. And I thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all are having a wonderful weekend. I had a wonderful weekend, and today, to top it off, I hope it's even better. Y'all can relax, enjoy yourself, chill out, rest, whatever you're gonna do today. I'm about to head to the gym once I do this. And it's just beautiful, man. Life is beautiful if you believe it is. If you think life is horrible and is messed up and it's not worth living, then to you it's not. It's all about what you believe it is. You can enjoy this right here. You don't need no money for that. Well, you would need money to sit in this car and to own this car, but that's you know, I was doing this before I had this car. Just sitting out in nature, looking around, go to the park, whatever, sit out, look at the birds, the ducks, whatever. Just enjoying life, right? The finer things, the simpler things in life. Instead of everything got to be about being a millionaire and having all the money in the world and financial and material stuff, when really, no matter how much money I got right now, this is what I'm choosing to do. Can go somewhere and do whatever, but I choose because this is where it's at, just to sit here. I could have made this video anywhere, but I already had in my mind where I wanted to go. Outside, sit here under the trees, looking at traffic pass by. And I'm fortunate enough to be able to do it in a drop top, but even if I wasn't, I'd do it in my Toyota. That's facts. So anyway, that's not what this video is about. I'm just chopping it up with y'all because I'm glad y'all are here. And everything ain't always got to be about a topic. We can just talk, like family. Sometimes family just talk. We ain't talking about nothing, no topic, nothing, just talking. But I got a topic though, but that wasn't it. So now, on to the topic. Now, we all know about women nowadays are all over the place, outside, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you go. A night spot, the grocery store, you name it. You're going to see buttocks hanging out of clothes, not covered up or very revealing. Women have a habit of nowadays of showing their derriere. It's like a big thing. It's like an addiction. It's like something they have to do no matter what. And I've asked the question, and other people have asked the question. Even the women that don't do it are asking, like, why are y'all doing that? And at what point does it stop? When is it enough? Because to the people on the outside looking in that are not doing those things, the men that are tired of it, the women that are tired of seeing it, want to know, first of all, why y'all doing it? And then, when is it going to stop? When is it enough? When will it play out? Because the us has already played out. But obviously, to the women that like to do it, it hasn't played out. Because they're still doing it. Even though it's not turning nobody on, or is it? That's what we're finna delve into. So I made a post on Facebook a couple of weeks ago, if not longer, about why do women post those pictures like that, showing their hind parts, either barely clothed or not clothed at all. Why are they posting pictures in their stories, timeline, what have you, in very revealing, provocative poses? showing their goods. Why are y'all doing that? What's the point? Who are you trying to impress? Who are you doing it for? Now, one of my Facebook friends, she flat out said, because I'm selling it. She was honest. Only woman I ever heard actually come out and say that in the comment section, and didn't care about who read it, who knew, what they thought about it. She ain't caring about none of that. And I respect that, even though I knew, hold on, y'all. Gotta hide Roscoe from people walking by. I don't want them to get scared and call, popos. And it was sitting out here with two of them things in the car. Had to put them up. But anyway. So she said I'm selling it. So she admitted why she was doing it. So therefore now I understand her, why she doing it. And I remember a few years back, before I knew she was selling it, when I was in my chasing the goodies phase, just coming out of divorce or whatever, and I'm that dog chasing the cat. I hollered at her. You know what I mean? Ain't no shame in my game. I'm a man. She's a woman. So it ain't like it was a trans or it was a woman. She's a woman. So I wasn't hollering at her on no pay it type tip. I was trying to holler at her like, hey, I look good, you look good, what's up? And she commenced to let me know it ain't free, it's for sale. So I entertained her for a minute, like, just being nosy. Knowing I had no interest in paying for it. Like, first of all, because she do porn, she sent me a porn site to let me see some of her videos or whatever. So I went and looked at her or whatever, and she don't ever do with 12 inches and all that kind of stuff. And I ain't got no 12 inches. And I'm just being honest with you, and I ain't ashamed about that. So she told me, it's for sale, blah, 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 and how much, and all that cool, you know what I'm saying? I ain't judging nobody for what they do. I like the fact, I respect her because she honest. She ain't caring about what nobody think. And I ain't mad at her, and I ain't saying no names and calling out, none of that. I ain't exposing her because she grown, and she can do what she want to do, and I respect the fact that she for real about her. She ain't sugarcoating nothing. I like that. But I ain't finna pay for it. It wasn't worth me paying for it, even though I entertained it, like just being nosy, seeing how much she charged and all that type of stuff. Blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? And she said her starting price was like $300 or something. And I'm like, I wish I would pay that much for something. Joker ramming 12 inches of wood in. What I'm gonna do with that? And it ain't gonna last long. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna give you $300. I might last 10 minutes, if that long. On a pay scale. Now, if I'm with my girl and we, you know what I'm saying, it's longer, but just on a pay, I'm just paying for it. I ain't finna last no 30 minutes, no hour. Cause I ain't trying to satisfy her. I'm trying to get me and get on, and 300 is too much for 5 to 10 minutes. So I like, I'll pass on that one, you know what I'm saying? Plus, it's too many miles on it, too many people before me to where it ain't worth paying. What I'm gonna pay for that for? It's not exclusive. It's just, whoever got the money can get it. I don't want that, so that ain't worth me paying for. So I passed on that, but she cool, whatever. I ain't no salt, and I never say her name or nothing like that. And no judgment. Just about the topic, whatever. And just the fact that she was the only one to actually admit why she was showing hers on social media. Because it's for sale. So, but the other ones want to admit that, you know what I'm saying? And most likely, theirs are for sale too, but they ain't got the balls, not balls, they ain't got the courage to come out and say it like she did. But even the ones that are not for sale, people might say, well, men don't want that. What man want a woman out here showing her goods and like that? They ain't doing it for the men. They don't care what men want. They doing it for other women. I've said this a million times before, and I'm saying again. Unless she's selling it, they out here showing their goodies like that for other women. To compete with other women, to show off to other women, to show them, look what I got. All the men want me. They don't want you. Pretty much like a man, when he riding around in his Ferrari or Lamborghini, he's showing the other men that, hey, I got what the women want. You don't. I got access to more women than you do because I'm doing better than you. Look at my car. Look at my jewelry. Look at my house. That's the same thing women do, because on the woman's side of things, their body and how fine and beautiful they are is their asset. And they're, to them now, to where they get access to more men. So it's equal to them. The man showing his car, his Ferrari and Lamborghini, is showing other men that, hey, I'm top dog over you. Status symbol. And I got access to more women than you do, even your own woman. I could pull up on your girl in this Lamborghini, and 9 times out of 10, she gonna give me some play, even though she in a relationship with you. So that's the point of men on showing their cars and whatever, and that's the point of women showing their bodies. Some of them. But the other ones, majority of them, ain't doing it for a man. It's just to compete with other women, to make other women feel beneath them, to make other women feel like they're above them because my buttocks is bigger than yours. And most women know that a lot of men like a woman with a nice body. So even though they ain't doing it for the men, they doing it just to outshine the other woman that do want a man. To let them know, I can get a man before you can because look at my body. But no, you can't, sister. No, you can't. And to the women that's listening to this, that don't want to do all that, don't want to be on social media showing their bodies like that, I want y'all to know that you'll get a man before them women will. Don't let that fool you into thinking they're getting all the men. They ain't getting none of the men. Those buttock showing women are getting none of the men. They're getting the scrubs. The men don't want that. I'm a man. I don't want that. I don't want nobody to see me with her. I'll be ashamed and embarrassed. Somebody see me out in public with the girl that was on social media. They just said, ain't that big water or whatever with that girl that's always showing her? I don't want nobody saying that. I'm a man. I got pride and ego. And that don't look good on me, a man of my status, my stature. I'm walking around with Jezebel. I want you to be a Jezebel, but only with me. Only I know it. I don't want everybody else to know you're a Jezebel. Get it? So, they're not doing it for the men. They doing it to shame, to status symbol or whatever the other women. Because I've heard women say, they ain't doing it for me. Because I was saying they were doing it for the women. I heard when a woman told me, they ain't doing it for me. I don't like it either. They're not doing it for you to turn you on. They're doing it for you to show you that they're better than you. In their mind, they think that makes them better than you. That's why they're doing it. Look at me. Girl, don't you wish your buttock was like mine so all the men would want you like they want me, not knowing the men don't want her. They looking at it. If on a late night creep leaving the club, if you let him get some for absolutely no effort, he'll take it. But he ain't putting forth no effort of trying to get you. You ain't worth it. You ain't worth no effort. But he will take it. I'm a man, I'm knowing. On a late night creep, a lot of men will hit anything leaving the club drunk, and they don't think nobody gonna know. They're gonna sneak and do it. Like the big girl that be in the club, 400 pounds, 500. She getting wood too. It's just on the dudes, they don't want nobody to see him. Dude talk noise, talking down on the big girl. I don't. I love big girls, but I'm just saying. A lot of men will pretend like they don't. I don't mess with no woman like no big old dude. Look at her, she too big. BS. Catch them late night after the club. Just telling what I know. I ain't hiding the fact I like big girls. I like all types of women, skinny to big. I don't care. I look for this in here. How in this up here? Do you stimulate me? I'm a sapiosexual. I'm attracted to the mind. The mind turns me on, not the body. It used to be the other way around. The body turned me on. I ain't caring about the mind. Now I've turned into a sapiosexual, I think that's what they call it, where a woman mental, how her mind and her spirit and her heart is, turns me the F on. Not that body. The body will turn me off of your mind. You got the best body in the world, and I won't get up, I won't even rise for you because your mind's screwed. I can't do nothing with you. And I don't have ED. I got MD, mental, what's it called? Dysfunction. If you don't turn me on mentally, we can't do nothing physically. It ain't gonna even work for you. And I don't care if you, damn, big boy wouldn't even get up. I don't care. You can tell whatever you want. And if somebody come to me and say something about it, I'm gonna say she don't turn me on mentally. She turned me off. Now it ain't gonna work for her. I'm at that stage now. I'm not 21 no more. When the wind blow, it jump. I'm not at that stage no more. I gotta be mentally into you, or I can't do nothing. So I don't even put myself in that situation with a woman that don't turn me on mentally. A lot of men out here thinking they got ED, and you don't. You got MD, mental dysfunction. You with a woman that don't turn you on like that. You ain't the way you used to be. You think you still a same young man that get up for anybody, and you're not. Now you can only get up for a certain chosen woman. Even if the woman you with you can't get up for, it's because she don't do it for you up here no more. That's why. It ain't always physical, it's mental. Men, that's just a little tidbit I throw in there. So, that's why they on here, ladies and gentlemen, who don't really get why they still doing that. With nobody other than them, it turned on by that. That's why they doing it. Just the stunt on the other women. The same way men ride around here in $300,000-$400,000 cars, stunting on other men. They ain't doing it just to get women. They also doing it to show the other men, I'm better than you. I'm doing better than you. Status symbol. I'm above you. You ain't on my level, son. Why would a man go buy a $300,000-$400,000 car when a $40,000 car do the same thing? As far as getting from point A to point B. It's because I want the other men to see how well I'm doing. It ain't just for the women. It's for him to show the other men, I'm doing better than you, boy. You ain't on my level. Competition. We always in competition. Women are in competition with other women. Men are in competition with other men. It's just life. The battle is never won. So, that's why they doing it. Get it, got it, good. Bye.